put toe to leather. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the Florida State Seminoles offense takes the field for the first time today. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the move, it's Ochuk. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. It's White. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The short hands. It's Ochuk. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Well, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Pittman. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw again. With the catch, it's McCoy. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Noles decide to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
They're working that left side. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. On the move. Shakes off the defender. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Scott. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quarterback moving. Oh, he's got a chance. It's a running room.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack, but just understand.
He caught it. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. The screen, and watch out. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The screen, he's got wheels. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Tucker.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
To throw again. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. A strike downfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Oh, they're after him! pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's his second sack of the day. And guess what, dudes? He leads the nation in sacks. You better know where he is on every play. That dude has a knack for getting quarterbacks on the ground.
The Seminoles will call on their punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. That's caught. It's Tucker. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that.
Going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He'll do it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've already converted a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 39. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost the fire on second down. Takes the easy one to the back. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On first down from the 13-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They want to run this quarterback. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Arkansas was far from the friendly confines of Fayetteville, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts.
There he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got a little space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looking for room. It's Alchuk. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came into the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right, Jesse? It's really fun to be that team in the middle towards the end of the year, too, where you can play spoiled.
Yeah, it's all about building, too. Just one game at a time, and it just takes one win to get the season completely turned around. This team has not yet quit on the year. They're still out playing hard with great effort. They just got to put a full game together.
And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. He won't have enough for the first down. Is the defense able to corral him? It'll be fourth down. To the air, it's Castellanos. He wants it all. Touchdown, Seminoles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. That one comes out hot down the right side.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Snagged out of the air. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Caught over the middle. It's Scott. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. On the move. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to the ground with the running back. Breaks into the open. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's White. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking downfield on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Swings it out to the flat. Can't get him to the ground. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the Doak. Finds the tight end. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They give it to him again. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Scott. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on 1st down. Time to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Tucker. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. ULM is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 21 to Arkansas State. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Bring in the heat. And the the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Makes the grab. It's Allchuck. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Noles will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The give to the back. Oh, what a move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. Still on his feet. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. To the air on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in.
Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Got it behind the line. It's Allchuck. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Fires left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we've played 3 quarters. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Right down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Pulls and throws off the RPO. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. The give to the tailback. He bullies his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed over the middle, it's White. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Hands it off. He's in open space downfield. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. He'll do it himself. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets it out fast. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Had to throw it before he wanted. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. A fourth-quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Motion from the wideout. They're going to throw it to start the drive. On target. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Turning it on! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Grabbed behind the line, it's Scott. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got room to work.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And after the short run, the clock hits 0, and we are all wrapped up here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer.